Hey, it's you. Come on in. We're glad to see you.
We have our first soap today from Bundubeard.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays...
We are the Barbershop Duet!
Hey, y'all, it's so good to see you. Come on in. If you happen to be here during the live premiere, we'd love to meet you. Come on into the barbershop, grab a seat. There's a cool group of folks from all over the world hanging out, and they'd love to meet you, too.
And for our mention today, we would like to mention Philip Sharp, who actually is in those chats with us a lot.
He's a Whiff-Pack member, y'all, and we've known him from the early days, before he was the Sharp Shaver, before he had his Instagram channel, and before he had his website and did the distribution for this artisan today.
Yes, and he's actually who sent us the soap, and we're really excited. This is our first from Bundubeard. We got a lot to learn today.
I know, y'all, so strap in. Let's have a new adventure, and let's meet the soap. All right, y'all, so 3 of the soaps from Bundubeard are based on Dutch trading ships. And this one, they need a little bit of input from y'all. It looks like it's a newer scent, and they're looking for some feedback to maybe help craft the final version. All right, go ahead.
Drommedaris has a spicy base, but leans more towards the heavier, manly side of the spectrum, with some added hints of, here's a little 3 hints here, leather, tobacco, and bergamot. This fragrance was made for traditionalists among us, but your vote and or review may very well influence its course. Tell us what you think.
Should we keep it as is with a more intense fragrance profile or a lighter one? More spicy, more leathery? Or head into a fresher direction? We will compile all correspondence and make some adjustments from time to time, but we like this one a lot and think we will get similar responses from across the globe.
Wow, that's kind of exciting.
I'm excited to have a new artisan today, and we just got off the phone with Philip, and he gave us a few little tips and tricks to how to create the lather and really what to appreciate best in this soap, so I'm excited. Let's unbox this thing from Oklahoma! Y'all, as soon as you hit purchase, Philip gets busy on the shipping, because usually if we hit purchase before we go to bed, we wake up the next morning and we have a tracking number in the email already.
Yeah,
so,
impressive.
We appreciate that, buddy. Love it.
And he's got some new fun summer scents going on, and even some other ones now from the shade and stuff like on his page.
Ladies, too.
So, and, if I can get this open, we might be able to see what this one is.
Well packed.
Ooh, yes, double bubble.
Right, how's it
This is
come?
for real.
Let's
Oh,
see.
there are 2 things in here.
Oh, Philip!
What did you do?
Two, buddy.
Okay, hold on,
Let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah, they're in the tin
they're
things, I
different
think.
sizes.
Okay.
What do we got here? Maybe I'll open
Hold
this
on.
one while you open
Hold
that
on.
one. What do you got?
We may.
Oh.
We may.
Yo! You got a sticker! A Philip Sharp sticker! A new sticker for the can. I love it. Thank you, buddy. And that's this. Ooh,
Wow.
here it is. This is
Oh,
Drommedaris. Look at the label. Oh, that one is 2.
Yes.
The soap and the bomb. Philip, thank you
this.
so much. Oh, perfect friends.
Yay!
All right, let's hit the deck and have a first impression.
Who's going to smell this one first?
You are! I'm going to ask you some questions about this.
man.
This is supposed to be for like a dapper masculine man, so I'm going to see how this washes
he
over
did
you.
say that the 5.6 ounces here is supposed to last you for 200 shaves.
200
How cool is
shaves.
that?
So this is going to be a really
one
long
time.
video, but we will prove that to you. All right, here we go.
Okay. I'm going in for it. Let's see. Well, you can see the pour, and that's always a fun new thing to find. Okay.
I love the stickers.
Don't get
on
too
all
close,
sides.
but you can see it too.
Oh.
There's the pour for those who like to
Very nice.
see.
Looks a little different than what we're used to in the United States.
I'm very curious. I mean, I'm getting that there's a masculine side to this, which is just totally
Right.
good. But I'm
I want to
curious.
see how bergamot's going to connect to leather, y'all.
Right?
I'm kind of excited. All right,
no
here
more
we go.
stalling. Here we go. Oh, it is light but refreshing.
Yeah?
I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like way down in the boat. No, I think I'm on top of the boat. Like there's a
Nice.
nice freshness to this.
She's up in the crow's nest, y'all. This is exciting. What are you
I
getting?
know it said that there's leathers and stuff, but it's
Right.
not like it's not too dark of a scent. It's
Oh.
more like I don't know, like the leathers in the sunshine or something. Like there's a
Nice.
cleaner side to
So
the
you
leather.
do get leather. Is it kind of a cashmere, new car kind of a leather?
A little closer to that. And I do think like the bergamot-ish, if that's the note that we're getting,
Right.
I think that really is keeping it kind of brighter and fresh. Like it's more like a daytime sunny kind of vibe. Like I don't think the seas are storming right now.
Nice.
If that makes sense.
Now, is it aquatic?
Oh, I don't know if I get directly aquatic, but I do get like fresh air.
right.
So maybe that could be like on the boat fresh air.
Nice.
I don't know.
I love it.
And there are spices. They're not the normal spices.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Like I can't pull out like it's a ginger or, whatever
Right.
that spice is.
Right.
but it's spicy.
I love
I
it.
don't know if that helps. But I think it's kind of cool because knowing it comes from another country,
Yes.
like sometimes that does affect like what we think of as a leather or something.
Y'all.
It adds like a different character to that sense.
Food, the tastes of food are cultural, right? And geographic source sense, of course.
So I think whatever the Bundubeard touch is, like that's coming through in the
Right.
scent notes in a different way.
Oh, nice. Is it like layering differently than kind of we're used to?
No, I think the layering is the same, but I think what I perceive as like a leather that I know
Right.
is a little different twist on that scent.
Nice.
So how they're coming together is kind of like a new, different way, which is cool.
Now, what's the intensity? 1 to 5?
It's a little lighter, like
Okay.
like a 2.5. It's
Nice.
good. It's gentle. It's there,
Right.
But it's just a little more gentle.
Ooh. Now, is it citrusy? Because that's the first thing we look down the scent notes. There's a little bit of bergamot.
I don't get the citrus side, but I get the freshness. So I think it's just helping the other scents kind of pop out differently.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
It does. It totally does. Okay. Hold on.
I'm
Send
curious.
the ship over here. I want it to
Although
pick
when
me
we
up.
lather, I could be totally wrong, and it may completely change.
I'm excited to lather, having just talked to Philip, because he was even more excited
He said
about
it
the
was
lather
pretty
than he was
impressive.
about the scent itself.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, y'all. Y'all.
What's what I said? Like kind of making sense now?
What a charmer.
That's a good word.
Y'all, what a beautiful song. Oh, okay, hold on a second. I need a third whiff before I'm even going to be able to put this into words. Hold on.
I know. I'm trying not to ask questions
Hold
yet.
on.
Go for it.
Oh, y'all. Okay. So for me, it starts with the most beautiful, creamy soapiness to it. Something beautifully sweet and clean in the middle, but something iconic. Y'all, we just did a soap that was based on like Sweden's most famous like bath soap.
You're
and
right.
Things like that. Like we have ivory soap, which for me, I think Fahrenheit smells like ivory soap, beautifully so, right? So what I love is there's a bit of somewhere far away, but this is their like clean soapy sense in the middle. And then it branches off into woody and spicy territory from there. So hold on. Nice clean dude out of the shower, but then
Yep.
where does he go from there? Hold on a second.
Right. You're not danking on a
Oh.
ship. That's for sure. You are clean and looking good.
Right. Okay, there's something then a little bit herby and then something a little bit sweet that he puts on, but it's not like a cologne-y vibe.
Right.
It's more like something kind of natural, like an oil or even like something a little bit boozy that he would put on, right?
Right. Yeah. It's
Hold on. Oh, wow.
it's kind of still a gentle side of a man. Does that make sense? Like I just read leather and I thought it was like, more tough ship
I'm so
dude.
glad she said
But
because
it's
y'all,
not.
this is intense. It's like you said, a 3, right where I kind of want it to be. But it has this gentle nature to it that is unexpected in its kindness and its gentleness. Like it's,
I'm with you.
It's almost like that character Jimmy Stewart would play. It's just like got this
Oh.
beautiful, like interesting, gentle nature to it.
And do you think that's kind of because it's the way that the scent notes come together? Like there's something that's kind of cool in a foreign way. Like I'm
Yeah.
taking a trip somewhere new.
Right. For me, I love how all of the scent notes are sort of braced in the middle and then they all kind of branch out on their own. And then where I'm left is kind of going around the outside and going, there's the soapiness, there's the creaminess, there's the spiciness, there's the woodiness. Now hold on. My big question is there a floral hiding in this?
That's funny. I was just going to say, but is it still masculine to you? But
Because
that's kind of the same
because
question.
there's something so beautifully creamy in the middle. I wonder if they're doing it like with something lactonic or with something more floral. And I think this is such a beautiful, natural, on the deck of a boat sense.
Right.
That it's being done with a little bit of a floral, but one that you would even sense at sea.
But I do feel like I'm more of a like kind of put together passenger on the boat than
Yep.
I am like a crew member, which is what I just assumed from the label. I gotta say.
And you know what? Hear my face. The citrus in this is not what you think. I am not hit with a bergamot. I am not hit with a lime or a lemon. I'm not hit with any citrus that you would recognize. So I think if anything's been given the Jimmy Stewart treatment, it's the citrus because that's what's been made almost candied and creamy in here, y'all. So whatever they've done to this citrus is the same thing that happens to an orange when it becomes a creamsicle. It's kind of
that's a good way to put it.
Maybe even a little vanilla
Yeah,
is
it's
hiding under the
something-
surface of this.
Whatever that creamy is.
Right. And at the same time, all of it definitively masculine. And that's what I love because guys, we're not all John Waynes. We're not all the strong silent types. There are some LeVar Burtons. There are some Mr. Rogerses. There are those kind of guys out there. And this this is that charming, beautiful smell where when it meets you first, you already have a sense of what kind of a kind guy this is. In fact, this kind of smells a little like I can imagine Philip Sharp himself would smell like, kind but definitively masculine. There you go. How'd I do?
Why not?
All right, you know what? This is the moment I've been waiting for. We're going to build a lather because I am told this is where the magic resides. And where'd I get this bowl from?
So this bowl, speaking of our friend Phil, Sharp Shaver, on his website, he's got tons of cool bowls, and this is the one that he made custom for us, the TBD bowl.
Very beginning of his journey when he was figuring out how to do the cool stuff with his 3D printer, he sent this over to us. And
now he's got brushes.
Love it. Just the 3D texture at the bottom of the bowl holds the soap in such an awesome way.
Get it in the little grooves there.
Oh.
Yeah? Things happening?
Hold on. Do you get a little more of the citrus now that I've just kind of spread it out in the bottom of the bowl?
It's funny. I like how these scents are all coming together. It's so new to me.
And thank you to Sean and Julie Smallridge for saving our bougie situation because things were getting kind of dire over here. All right, here we go.
Okay,
Y'all. Now,
let's
this
see
is
the
the
magic.
magic moment. We are told that awesome and amazing things happen here, not unlike when you birthed your sea monkeys. All right, here, let's see what happens here. Ready?
Sea monkeys.
And one, two, oh.
It's going fast.
Well, that was quick.
Right,
okay,
you can see
hold
all
on.
the little grooves in the bowl. Okay. Let's see.
Look at this, y'all.
Is it already getting whiffs too?
A ton. A ton. Are you smelling this? Here, just take it on.
Yeah, it is such
Oh.
a gentle, friendly spice to it. I don't
Whoa.
know. But the creaminess is still there.
This is more of your aquatic. I don't know how. I don't know why adding water would make it aquatic.
No, he was
Look at
serious.
this.
He said
Look
that
at
lather was
this.
going to come alive.
Whoa, and there are a couple of different formulas in which you can get these
Yes.
soaps on his site, y'all. Sarah just picked up the glycerin formula. For what was the flavor you got?
Afternoon tea.
Ah, yes, stay tuned
So
for that.
August, that one will be coming out.
Oh.
But you do have your choice. You can pick one or the other. Oh, something's happening?
Okay, let's have a grown-up conversation. One of the reasons I love doing this show is because the idea of what is the most cleanest, most beautiful scent you can imagine, well, I mean, everybody's going to come up with something a little bit different for the answer to that question. And what I love is discovering people around the world who have talented noses, who when they start over to design something that is their most beautiful, clean scent that they can imagine, sometimes they are so different from anything we've experienced before. And that's this. And so different and yet so on the mark that your nose just goes, whoa, like discovering that new favorite ice cream flavor you could only get somewhere far away. So y'all, I don't know how, but this is kind of taking me back to those days when my dad would be getting ready to go to work and he'd be putting something beautiful on his face and some beautiful product was already in his hair and there was something from his Barbasol shaving cream that was still hanging on. And then I would just smell him as he walked by me and I'd be like, wow, Dad smells clean. That's awesome. In a whole different way, that same essence is coming through for me here. They have created a clean, dapper, masculine guy who's ready to go out and conquer the day. Maybe in a little bit of a suit, but definitely dressed up beyond casual. This guy's not wearing jeans. And what I love best is that they, for me, have nailed this bullseye of what a beautiful, clean guy smells like without repeating anything I have ever smelled before.
The three words that keep coming to mind, because I keep trying to figure out how to get the point across, but I think I get clean, creamy, spicy.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're in a new way. It's not like a normal what I would
Right. And
expect.
you know what? The clean for me is about 50%. The creaminess is about 20. And the spice is the last 30. And it kind of approaches me that way. That's kind of how I perceive it. I start with this beautiful, clean and soapy. Then it travels into the creamy. Then it travels into the woody and spicy.
Yeah. Wow. But it's such a different spice. I still can't, it's like a cream spice.
Right.
If that could be a thing. I don't know.
It's like falling out of the crow's nest, y'all. At first, you're just going to sense that beautiful, clean air. And then as you get closer to the ship, it's going to start getting a little creamy. And then as you hit the deck itself, you're going to smell the wood right up against your face.
I know there's only three, but let's take another look at these scent notes.
All right, back to the sales page at sharpshaver.com.
Drommedaris has a spicy base, but leans more towards the heavier, manly side of the spectrum, with some added hints of leather, tobacco, and bergamot.
So, y'all, this might be a little bit more mysterious of a scent note page than we're used to because this doesn't look like it's telling you much. It's kind of telling you that we've started with the heart of something masculine and heavy, and then you might get a little leather, tobacco, and bergamot on the outside. So, wait a minute.
Something secret's
Wait a
happening.
minute. If we were to start over, what would you call this forward?
Yeah, it's funny because I don't think I would jump to those three.
Right. No,
Like,
I
first
don't
off,
think I would either. So
I
hold
would
on.
definitely guess a spice, maybe like a ginger friend or cousin.
Right.
But I don't know like what else Because if I just smelled that, I'm trying to think of what my brain would try to like explain this to someone as.
Right.
Not that they're wrong. It's just my first impression of smelling that. I don't know how I would use those words.
So, y'all, this is the first impression. If we didn't know what these scent notes were, what might we think is the center of this?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Ready? On 3, 1, 2.
Okay. Oh.
Almost floral.
But even though it says they're not, but it's like a masculine, creamy, spicy floral.
Like a candy shop where there's florals coming in from the window, and it's made of like an old wooden brick.
That's funny because I just got a flashback of like downtown old town, like Sacramento, like those old buildings, and you could like next door was the old time candy shop, but it's been a candy shop for like 8,000 years.
If you love exploring little towns that existed in the 1840s, like we do, that still have the wooden sidewalks and those kind of things, y'all, that's what this reminds me of.
Something about that like signature print of like it has like that age to it in a cool
Clean
way.
age.
Yeah,
that's
with
what,
a little
wisdom,
sweet.
Wisdom. This is the smell of wisdom. I'm like, what is clean age? This is a very wise soap. And speaking of that, y'all, I want to show you something. Philip was not wrong about the lather. Now, I know we never talk about lather here on the Barbershop Duet, but hold on a second. This is the definition of the iridescence.
I know. I hope the camera gets that.
In your lather. Look at that. Look how it's got its own light. We could turn the lights off in here. You could still see us. That
and
is
that
amazing.
didn't even get all the soap out of the bottom of the bowl.
I know,
like there's still some hiding.
Oh, he's right. This is especially... Now, this is also something we have only started doing here recently on the Barbershop Duet, but we did realize that it was of great value to us to see some of the shavers on YouTube actually put the lather on their face. Now, we may not do any shaving, but we want you to see this. Okay, so you ready? I'm going to do some painting. Here we go. And 3.
Show them how it comes on here. Ooh, it feels nice.
Look at that. Look at the tracks this is leaving. Y'all, look at the peaks and valleys on her face. On her face.
But feel it on yours. It feels great. Like you can feel the... Oh, you can feel... There's like definitely a little...
I don't even feel the bristles on the second pass.
It is super soft. I mean, I know it's a thicker lather, but...
Super thick and beautiful.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, and I can keep pushing down
Right
forever.
there.
I do
I was
not
just
break
trying.
that
There's-
slickness barrier.
I can't.
Well, there's castor oil. There's all kinds of cool stuff in
It's a
this.
new fun base. I can't wait for you to actually shave with it.
Ooh, so, y'all, I'm not sure how many decks this ship has, but we are definitely going below. Let's take this a little deeper. And y'all, Mr. Sharp was kind enough to send us out the bomb. Now, you know what? I'm going to make a little bit of a proclamation here.
Okay.
What if this were your nautical barbershop?
Oh.
Because if you think about it, everything we're describing, especially like a clean, spicy, masculine soap, y'all, I think we're looking at something that you would not throw me out of bed for saying might be a barbershop. All right, I'm going to take in this aftershave bomb. I've never done a solid bomb before.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued, actually.
Oh.
How's the scent compare to this? Oh, wait for it.
Can we have a grown-up conversation?
Something happened.
You know what? No. I mean, it's all of this. It's all of this glory. But I get one extra note in this. You know what it is? It's a candied popcorn.
Oh.
I know.
Okay.
Take this in.
All
It's
right.
just a hint of it.
This sounds like a great ship to be on,
Take
man.
in
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh,
What do you get?
interesting.
Right?
Yes. It's like the kettle corn, but the sweet is
That's
turned
what
down,
I meant. I
turned
couldn't
down
think of
a
it.
little.
Thank God you're here. That's what I meant. It's kettle corn. I'm getting a sense of... Wait, is it in this?
I don't know. Yeah, right. I wonder if it's... No.
It's not. Y'all, come on. This is awesome.
Okay, how do we put this on?
Oh,
do we just rub it on?
I don't know.
Directions for use. Scoop a small amount of balm. About a medium millipit. I'm guessing that's not our normal. We're gonna have to... Millipit! I see. That's great. Out of the tin and rub into your palms of your hands until nice and warm. Apply over shaved area, face and neck. Massage into skin for about 30 to 60 seconds. If this one...
Oh, that would have been fun.
I should have let him do it. Okay, we're going for it.
We're going for it here, folks.
Okay,
Right, here we go.
warm it up.
This is fun.
Yeah, this is a fun new feature for
Watch
the
till
show,
it's
y'all.
warm, and then I see.
And there was even like a beeswax. I didn't even finish reading, but there's new fun things in here.
Oh,
It's a bomb, y'all. Let's see.
yo, it's a banger. You like what I did there? This reminds me of the stuff I use from Tophers all
It
the
says
time.
to keep going for 30 to
Beautiful.
60 seconds. Don't
Oh, it
stop.
does. Okay,
Keep
hold on.
going. I feel like adding that extra time really did make a difference. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I read the directions.
I did a little bit. Y'all, I love my... I have one. I have one
great.
solid aftershave that I use like this. And this is right in there. I'm so glad to have a partner to the first one.
Wow, this is fun. We like smaller amounts in the morning and a larger dose of magic at night when you're off to La La Land.
Magic's the right word, y'all. I get a little bit of the spice differently in this. I even get a touch of the citrus more in the balm.
And it's light here, but in like the perfect amount of like, yes, if you were climbing into bed and you just wanted those last little wisps before you drift off to sleep.
Yeah.
It's just enough to remind you what you shaved with and where your night. Yeah. It does feel great though. It is kind of fun to have a balm to do instead of a splash. I gotta say, thanks Phil for throwing this in.
You know why I'm excited about this? We don't have that many soaps that are reminiscent of a gorgeous soap.
Right.
Is that funny?
Just like a super clean, gentle, nice, friendly scent.
I have far more soaps that smell like an Irish meadow than smell like an actual soap.
True.
So I love that this started with that gorgeous heart of a spicy soap and then went out from there.
Yeah. So take one more whiff.
Okay.
Masculine or feminine? Or does it matter? Let's see.
You know, those sweeters, those hints of florals, gorgeous on you. I would say this could absolutely be worn by the ladies.
I totally think so too. I do get the little kind of very, like if you had to go right down the scale, it's just tipping over a little more into the masculine land for me.
Right.
But I could totally steal this and I will totally use it. So I don't know if that helps.
Same way when Rita Hayworth picks up a sweaty scotch, right? There's something feminine about it. So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be an awesome guy at his house in Oklahoma and be a big fan of wet shaving. Well, you're going to decide to do something creative someday and you're going to create your own 3D printed bowls and line of products and things are just going to start snowballing. And pretty soon, you're going to be one of the most respected dudes in the business, and the sharp shaver got his own. So head over to sharpshaver.com where you'll find this and bowls and brushes and all kinds of stuff I want. Well, I've had my shave, y'all. With Drommedaris, as delightful a shave as I have had. This is a 5-star scent and a 5-star base, y'all. So here's the thing. Generally, a base decides, along with my water and my brush, how thick it's going to be. But this has a way of letting you decide on the fly. When you put the first layer on, it's beautiful, it's slick, it's there, it's creamy. It's creamier than the normal soap. And then, if you want a little thicker, that next coat has a way of sitting on top of it. And then the next coat has a way of sitting on top of that until it is just as thick and fluffy as you want it to be. And y'all, a slickness that is hard to match in this world. Hey, Philip Sharp, you nailed this, buddy.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, y'all. So, being giant fans of Phoenix artists and accoutrements around here, we decided that for our August giveaway, we were going to have a $20 gift card. Yay! And all you have to do to be eligible is send an email here to WeSentYou at thebarbershopduet.com. Be a follower of ours here on YouTube and Instagram. Maybe check out the PAA website. Come back here on August 3rd to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck.
An above average lather.
Yep.
An above average scent. Y'all, Philip, think you might be onto something here, buddy.
It just is such a nice, friendly, gentle hug. Like, I can't get over it. It's just a nice, creamy, clean scent.
And I love the way this balm feels. We don't have anything like it.
We don't. I'm actually really excited for us to be able to do the How It Shaved sections because this lather felt so good on my face. I can't wait to use it.
I'm excited for you to open the afternoon tea one that we've got coming for the lady types because I bet you I'm going to dive into that one too.
And he said there's some fun summer ones too, so go check out sharpshaver.com. He's got all
Bowls
of the
and
hookup.
brushes, y'all. You could do a lot worse and tell him we sent you because he's an awesome guy and a member of the Whiff Pack and you're in the lives. Tell him yourself.
Yeah, don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.